Well, we are now back from Canada, and I don't really know what to say other than what I've said for the last several days, and that is that I had fun, and it was a great experience, although I will never set foot back inside of Pennsylvania again, because that was just too much. Let's see. Got home, called my family, let them know that I was back. They all seemed happy for me, and I was trying to get in touch with a couple of my friends so that they would have directions for the reception this weekend. And of course, we'll be taking pictures at the reception, and we'll be doing different, groups with like me with my parents, Troy with my parents, get pictures of us with just different people that are going to be at the party. So that way we'll have a lot of pictures that we can choose from to put on our family and friends wall, which we have in the foyer, and which we're going to have along the stairway and on the up at the top of the stairs up on one of the walls. Because I like pictures. I want my family and friends to know how important they are to me, and I'm just relaxed and very much at peace. It's very peaceful, very calm, because I was actually able to get married to Troy and actually, be able to have one of the dreams that I have been wanting since as far back as I can remember. It's a good thing that I have tomorrow off of work, though, because I'm still kind of like, okay, got to, get back into the swing of things, and so I'm glad that we have tomorrow, that we can just kind of relax from the hectic, organized chaos that we were in for the last few weeks. So it'll just be nice just to be able to sit back tomorrow and just not really have to do anything, and give us time to have a break and just kind of just have some peace and quiet, just for a little bit. But, basically the house is pretty much the way we left it. Just got to vacuum the living room floor and the little guest bathroom floor really good, because it rained here apparently all weekend, and so the dogs kind of tracked in some dirt and stuff. But other than that, don't really have to do anything for tomorrow. Oh, and we got our second margarita set apparently while we were gone, and the whole thing managed to arrive in one piece. Nothing was broken this time, so that's a good sign. I think this is enough rambling for now. If I have anything else I might want to add during the week, I'll just do it during the week and add. And then of course we'll have video of the reception, and we'll have the photos like I was talking about.
Oh God, that trip was so long. I come home, I just lay down in bed for like 4 or 5 hours, and I'm going to sleep a full night tonight, and I'm going to take a whole week off of work. Oh, wow. That is a really long drive. We definitely saved money. To get 3 plane tickets would have been much more expensive than the 1-night hotel stay. Even if we had 2-night hotel stays, it would have been cheaper. The car rental, the gas, everything was easily cheaper than 2 tickets, so definitely cheaper than 3. But the original plan was for 5 people to go, so that would have been even better. But, with the way the trip kind of went, I think having those 2 extra people probably would have been a lot more drama, just because, what do you want to eat? I don't know. Do you want to eat this? No, I don't feel like that. Oh. And then the whole, okay, let's get going. No, wait, I want to do this real quick. No, I want to do that. Let's do this. Let's do that. So, if you're going on a trip, don't take more people than you really need. Because it's just, large groups are a pain in the butt. But we had a great time. Canada was really cool. There were things about it I didn't like, but I find myself kind of getting a little bit depressed around Saturday afternoon. Actually, Saturday night, I kind of got depressed. I was like, I don't really want to go. I kind of like it here. U.S. sucks, blah, blah, blah. But I kind of got over that and came back. And God, I hate driving through Pennsylvania. That's just, such a long state. It's even worse than Virginia as far as driving through. And New York was fast. I don't know what it is about New York State. We just right through the state, like corn, just goes right through. And it just took forever to get to that state. We drove and we drove and we drove, and then we were halfway through the state. Driving through Pennsylvania was one of the most life-sucking experiences I have ever had. I made a lot of fortitude saves. I think the car probably used twice as much gas going through Pennsylvania than it did in any other part of the trip. And you just feel drained going through that state. It's like Ravenloft. It just zombifies you. And like, God, this place is so depressing. All these rundown houses on the side of hills. Looks like any moment a boulder could fall and take the house out. The good thing is we only used like 4.5 tanks of gas. That Malibu that we had driving up and back was awesome. I don't like Chevys, but it worked and it had really good gas mileage, and so I'm not complaining. Virginia's fine, DC's fine, Maryland has nice parts. New York, I don't have anything bad to say about New York because we only drove through at night, but God, Pennsylvania, even with the interstate it was a slow drive. That state took forever. They need to change their name from the Keystone State to the Life Force Sucking State. So now we're married, and the thing is, this country doesn't recognize it. Oh well, that's their problem. And I just want to thank everybody that went with us. We had a great time, and can't wait to go back, because we're definitely going back to Canada. It was a great place to visit, and we are married. That is the whole point. I just want to say thank you to all the friends that went. Thank you to all the friends that didn't go but would have liked to have, and that have been so supportive and have helped. Special thanks goes out to Helen, because without her none of this would have been possible. It would just have not happened. And special thanks to Bob for house sitting and taking care of the puppies, to Donnie's family for being so supportive, and Todd and Sharon and Ryan for going with us and sharing the experience. And they all lived happily ever after. The end.